You're right in there. Go on, you're alright. Straight back. And then maybe lock it over the opposite way behind the Civic. Yeah, you're alright. Go on. Lock it back over the other way. Go on. Right over now. Go on, you're alright. That's it. What do you think, Marley? What do you think? Is it a good car? Morning guys, back on this BMW E24 today of Justine's, my partner's. We bought this car a few weeks back now and she's been cracking on getting different bits and bobs done to it. I've got some previous video of us unloading it off the truck. See the state it was in. It's really starting to come together now. Haven't done anything on it in a few weeks, as in videos, just because we've been so busy cracking on. But we've got some exciting bits come for it today, so we are going to get them on and just do a bit of an update, show where we're up to with it. Justine's been cracking on and doing a bit of welding. We've had the rear windscreen taken out just because it was letting a little bit of water in underneath the windscreen seal, so this little bit here was a little bit rusty, so she's cut that out and we're in the process here of just making a new piece to go in there. While the windows are out, they're being tinted as well, so it's going to have a light tint on there. We're going to measure up as well today the exhaust system, because she's going to go and pick up all the bits Monday to start making stainless steel exhaust system on this thing. So that's going to sound really nice. She's also repaired this section here, so this was all rotten, so she's cut this out, fabricated a new bit of steel to go in there, and yeah, she's done a really good job. Still got to do this little top section here, just to finish that off, and there's also just a little bit of a hole there which we need to deal with, but in general it's not too bad. And then we've got the same to do obviously on this side. That bit down there is actually okay. This bit needs all cutting out. Someone's put filler in there at some point, so that all needs to come out because I want this to be steel, not filler. I don't know if this is all original, I'm assuming it is, but these cars were obviously from factory. They obviously had a bit of brazing done to them, so I'm going to be cutting that out as well, because we're just going to be welding all this. So yeah, we're about to strip these old 14-inch wheels off. I believe the wheels aren't actually genuine for this car. They're off a 5 Series, I think, but we've got some new wheels to go on it. Justine's been cleaning up all under here. As you can see, it's in really nice condition. It's one of the reasons why we bought this car, just because you can see, like, in certain places, considering these things are an absolute rust buckets, this one's really good. So there's certain areas to do on it, which obviously we knew, but in general, car's really good. I'll show you these wheels. So you can see now we've got these from Wheelbase. We used Wheelbase on quite a few occasions now. I've got over in the corner there, I've got my aero deck, which is another video on. The wheels off that, they were off of Wheelbase, and the wheels that are on my Impreza over there at the moment, they were also off Wheelbase. So, and the turnaround on these ones has been absolutely phenomenal. You know, that's why I keep going back to these guys time and time again, because like their service is absolutely brilliant. You put the reg number into the vehicle, and yeah, had to wait a couple of weeks for the ones on the Civic, and I thought I was going to be waiting a few weeks for these ones, but these ones came literally, I think, beginning of the week. I think I placed the order for these ones, and I thought they were going to take a bit longer just because of being for the fitment of the 6 Series. I thought they might have taken a bit longer, but yeah, they're here. So get one out and you can have a little look. So this is the wheel that I picked for the car. Some people will probably think these are maybe too modern for the car, but I think they're going to look really well. The staggered fitment, so rears are 255 35 18 I think, and the fronts 225 40 18. Kind of went for a budget tyre on these just because the car's not going on a racetrack, so these will be fine. They're black, round, and got plenty of tread on them. So that's one of the front ones, and then this is the rear. Such a nice looking rear. I personally think they're going to suit the 6 Series down to the ground. I think they're going to look really, really well. And they also sent out, so they sent a set of forged spacers, which I believe are for the front. Really nice. So yeah, they came with the wheels as well, with the setup, and got like some little tool. I'm assuming it's like a locating tool. Never had those before, but we'll see. And then yeah, a set of brand new wheel nuts, and there's probably, I'm assuming, maybe, oh no, maybe not. Normally they send some spigot rings with their wheels, but maybe this just doesn't need them. So we're going to crack on and get these wheels off the car, these old ones. These tyres keep going down constantly, so they're a bit of a pain because we keep having to pump the tyres up. But yeah, we're going to get these off today, swap them over, and should look a lot better. This was Justine's Valentine's Day present. You like them, don't you, babe? Yeah, so flowers and wheels, not a bad combination. Not many girls would want that, but Justine did. Look at that front end, wow, looks amazing. We're also going to get this front bumper off today because there's a few bits to do. This bit of trim that's like hanging down, need to somehow try and heat that up because they're mega expensive. If there's one thing with this car that we found out, is that if you've got to buy any second-hand parts, they're mega expensive. All things like these chrome trims, these, they're just so expensive. You can't get them new, but breakers are just asking top money for them. So we've got down there, see the recesses, we've got some fog lights to go in there. So we're going to get this front bumper off today, because there is a little bit of a hole here which we need to sort. It's not a problem. Get that welded up, and all these chrome trims, we're going to paint these black, refurbish all this here, because this will all come up nice, but everything else is nice. It's all good, just all needs a good clean. So plan to do that today, get all that off, and make a start on getting that looking nice, because slowly the car's now starting to come together. Justine's ordered, she ordered yesterday some BC Racing coilovers for it, so we've ordered them from Demon Tweaks. They haven't got any in stock in BC Racing UK apparently, so they've got to come from overseas, so they're going to be a couple of weeks, and they're going to make the real difference with these wheels. Once it's on the coilovers and it's dropped down a little bit, it's going to look mega. And then whilst the windows are out as well, they're having a very light tint on them, so hopefully by the end of the week, end of next week, we will be putting the windows back in it too, so it'll be watertight again and looking really, really good. So yeah, so while I'm changing the wheels over, Justine's just getting on with painting the headlining in the car. Headlining was grey, and with the interior all being black, yeah, we just thought it'd be nice if the headlining matched. So she's literally masking all this off and just painting it with an aerosol, basically, just soaking it into the material. And I don't know if you can see the original there is grey, and you can just see the difference in black is crazy. It just looks so much better. The interior in this car, which she's been doing up over the last few weeks, is black leather anyway, so it's just going to look so much better in black than grey. A friend of mine, he did the same on an Impreza, painted it aerosol, and it worked a treat. So we're just doing the same in this, and it's going to work out well. These are the seats for it, which, like I say, she's done a really nice job of them. She's put some leather filler in some of the cracks, and she's still got to rub some of that down off there and just put some black leather dye on it. But repaired the bolster there, had a bit of damage on the bolster, so she's done a really nice job of that. But these seats look mega. But the back ones are absolutely immaculate now. She's been conditioning them and dyeing them, and yeah, they look beautiful. Centre armrest as well there. So I believe, after speaking to a guy that knows a little bit more about these cars, believe that maybe this interior wasn't in that car from factory. He seemed to think that maybe it would have been like a beigey colour, non-leather interior. He said these sport seats are quite expensive to get hold of these days, so I don't know how true that is, but they're so nice, and they've come out so well. They really do look good. So old versus new. Got one of the wheels off. I'm just literally going to start bolting it on. Just have a look, just to see what the fit up's like. It's actually pretty good in here. You can see, considering how old this thing is, there's a little bit of rust I need to deal with down there, but all inside these arches are solid apart from that. And obviously we've got the BC Racing coilovers on their way, so they will replace that strut there, but this will all paint up really nice in here. Gonna paint the brake calipers so they look nice behind the wheels. Might even at some point have a look into what else fits this car, maybe off of like a newer BMW, some bigger brakes, maybe at some point, I don't know, something for the future. But for now, we'll just paint them up and yeah, they'll look great. How's it looking? So we've been doing some more on the BMW today. We've rebuilt all this piece here. It's looking really good. Tried the light in it today, fits really well. Justine previously did this section here, so that came out really well. We've still got this bit here to do. She's marked up there where it just needs cutting out, so it's going to be a little bit tricky to do that piece, especially since I don't know if this is original, but that's been brazed right there, so I don't think the MIG welder's going to want to attach itself to that, so we're probably going to end up cutting that out and just putting steel back in. I'm not sure if these were brazed from factory. I'm going to guess they were, or someone's been doing some old repairs on it and I don't know, maybe they haven't been able to MIG weld, or they just haven't had a MIG welder to hand, so they've brazed it. But I don't know, I'll look into that, see if they're brazed from factory. Maybe if someone's watching this that knows, maybe you can comment and tell us. So she's also done this bit today, cut that out. So this now needs grinding back, and then yeah, this corner is going to be somewhere near. It looks really good compared to what it did. It looks really good. And then we need to just get onto this corner because this still needs doing. The boot now, where that looks really good. That obviously had a big hole in it, so we had the screen taken out, and so we've repaired that, and then she's filled it and done a really good job of it. Put some zinc primer on there just for now. This will all get tidied up when the car goes for paint. All stuff like this will obviously get finished, because as much as we can weld and fabricate, we're not body shop experts, so that can all get done. But it's sat now, it's looking really good on these wheels. It's looking good. I'm going to pull it outside shortly, and if we get a chance today, if we don't, then never mind. But I'd like to pull it outside and get a good video of it on the new wheels. It's looking really good. We've also picked up all the parts for the exhaust the other day, so the exhaust is fully off it now. So we're ready to get that made up as well and get that on, because it's going to sound really good. It's so noisy at the moment, so noisy. This morning we've got the E24 outside. Just thought I'd take a quick video of it with the new wheels on. Plan today is to fit a new set of coilovers on it, so thought we'd get it outside and just take a quick video of it at the height it's at now, just before we put these coilovers on. It looks wicked. We've done a bit of work on it over the last few weeks. This bit here now, which was all gone, it was rotten, that's all done, or near enough done. Certainly good enough for the screen to be able to go back in. And then Justine's been cracking on with this section down here, so you can see she's put all this in, which looks really nice now. Repaired this section here and that down there, so it's looking really good. So she's bought a set of BC Racing coilovers. They came the other day, so these are what we're gonna put on today. I've run BC coilovers on most of my cars now, and they're brilliant. They're always really good. What do you reckon, Marley? They're good. These are welding coilovers, so I've never come across these before, but this end you actually cut and weld, so we'll get that sorted today. It comes with stickers and adjustable top mounts. Like I said, I know they're not the most expensive coilovers in the world, but I find them the happy medium. They're certainly not budgets. Nice sticker pack with it there, it's quite cool. It will ride really nice on these, and at the end of the day we only really want it to just throw it down a little bit lower, so they'll be really good. They'll work really well. So take a little video of this a little bit later on. Going to do various things today, just like while we're fitting these coilovers, probably just paint underneath the arches so that's all nice and clean. But yeah, we're just keen to get these on, get it down a little bit, see how it sits, and go from there. So real quick video, guys, of where we're up to with the 635i. Justine's fitted her coilovers on it. We did have a bit of an issue because once the BC Racing coilovers were on, the front wheels didn't go back on. The collars, the adjustable collars on the BC Racing, they were touching the inside of the rim, so stopped us putting the wheels back on. So what we ended up doing when we bought these wheels, they came with some 12.5mm spacers for the front. So what we ended up doing was buying some new spacers for the front, which turned out to be 35mm, I think, so quite a difference. Some 35mm spacers for the front, and then I've moved the 12.5mm spacers to the rear, and you know what, they sit absolutely perfect. Really happy with it now. Now the car is sat a little bit low at the moment. As you can see, it's no good like this. The wheel does catch the arch when you turn, and the rear for me is sat just a little bit too high. But when you look down the side of the car now, the wheels are sat perfectly kind of where they want to be. So yeah, really happy with the spacer choice. They work really, really well. The alloys look absolutely amazing on there. Really happy with them. Yeah, just need to play about now with the heights. Good friend of mine, they're coming next week, I think it is, to put the rear window back in. All the glass on the back has been tinted now, so so that's good. It's going to look really good. And then yeah, we just need to get all the heights adjusted on it, and she's got some new number plates to go on it, and it's slowly getting there. Plan is for this car to be out in the summer, but yeah, there's still a little bit to do, but she's plodding along with it. It's getting there, and it's going to be amazing. When it's done, it's going to be an amazing car. Absolutely love it. Very, very cool thing. When do you ever see one of these? I've been to various different car meets recently, and there's nothing like this there. You know, you see the odd E30, old Beamers, etc., but I haven't seen one of these at any of our local car meets, certainly. So this is going to stand out, and it's one of those cars as well, I think, that I haven't come across many people yet that that say they don't like them. Everybody that kind of sees it, or everybody that you talk to about it, they all say, oh bloody hell yeah, I love those. So hopefully when it's out and about, it's going to get some real attention.